Okay, question number 9. Binomial probability question. If a fair coin is flipped 3 times, what is the probability of obtaining exactly 2 heads? So the probability exactly 2 heads. All right, we're flipping the coin 3 times. We want exactly 2 heads. Probability of a head is 1/2. We want 2 of them. Probability of a tail is 1/2. We want 1. So that's one way to figure it out, or the other way is you can go binomial PDF 3, 1/2, 2. If we show this on the calculator, to do this NCR formula on the calculator, we want to put in first the 3, then we want to go math over the probability NCR. All right, then we're going to put in the 2. The probability of success is 1/2, and we want 2 of those. Probability of failure is 1/2, and we want 1 of those. Hit enter, and there's your answer. Math, fraction, and we wind up getting 3/8. That's the final answer. If we're going to do it using the binomial PDF, you're going to hit the variable button. So second, and then variable, which gets you to distributions. Go down to binomial PDF, enter. Flipping it 3 times, probability of success is 1/2, and we want 2. And you get that same answer. Math, fraction. Okay? Next, we're looking for the area of a triangle in radical form. All right, so we can draw that triangle real quick, just as a reference, A, B, and C. It tells me that little a is 6, so side opposite big A is 6. Side opposite angle B is 6, and angle C is 45. Remember, the area formula for a triangle is, and you can see it on the formula sheet, 1/2 AB sine C. And the only requirement for this is that these 2 sides surround that angle. It's exactly what we have here. So this is going to be 1/2 6 times 6 times the sine of 45. Now, since they say in radical form, we don't want to plug this into the calculator. We want to know what the sine of 45 is. So you're going to have to remember that 45, 90 right triangle. That's 1 square root of 2. And sine of 45 is going to be opposite over hypotenuse. So we're going to have 36. 6 times 6 is 36. Half of that is going to be 18 times, and then we're going to get 1 over the square root of 2. And then we're going to have to simplify that by multiplying top and bottom by the square root of 2 over square root of 2. That's going to give me 18 times the square root of 2 over 2. These will cancel, and I'm left with 9 square roots of 2. That's the simplified radical form. Question 13, we want to factor completely. I can take a 5y out, and that's going to leave me with x squared y squared minus 36. And then this is the difference of 2 perfect squares. So we have 5y, and we have xy plus 6 and xy minus 6. That's factored completely. Question 18, it's a complex fraction. So what we have to do is we have to go a over b minus 1. All right, and then a over b plus 1. We got to simplify this fraction, and then simplify this fraction. Common denominator here is b, so I'm going to get a minus b over b. Common denominator here is going to be b, and we're going to get a plus b over b. This again is going to equal, stay, change, flip, stay, a minus b over b times b over a plus b. The b's are going to cancel. I'm left with a minus b over a plus b. A minus b over a plus b, that's choice 2. Question number 19. Okay, question 19, a couple things you have to remember here is that you have to change 3 pi over 2, and you have to change 2 pi over 3 to degree measure, 180 over pi, 180 over pi. Pi's are going to cancel. 3 goes into 180 60 times, so this will be 120. Pi's will cancel. 2 goes into 180 90 times, and so this will be 270. So really what we're looking for here is the sine of 270 plus the cosine of 120. I mean, I guess if you wanted to, you can go to the calculator and just plug, that in. Make sure your mode is set for degrees, and it is. You can see it right there, degree mode. And you can just type it in, sine of 270 plus cosine of 120, and then hit enter. And you're going to get negative 1.5. So negative 1.5, that's going to be choice 3. If you wanted to do this by hand, just remember that whenever you're dealing with a multiple of 90 angle, it's the unit circle. So 270 degrees is here. That point has the coordinates 0, negative 1. So the sine of 270 is going to be negative 1. That's negative 1 plus, and then the cosine of 120. Well, again, the cosine of 120, we're going to rotate this 120 degrees. Remember, we need a reference angle. The reference angle is going to be how far that angle is from the we need a reference angle, so we're going to go how far that angle is from the x-axis, and that's going to be 60 degrees. So there's 120, and then that's 60. So this becomes the cosine of 60, but remember you're in quadrant 2, and in quadrant 2 the sine is positive, cosine is negative. So the cosine of 60, we want to evaluate that. We're going to have to know the 30, 60, 90 right triangle. 1, 2, square root of 3. Cosine of 60 is just 1/2, and since it's in quadrant 2, it's a negative 1/2. And when you put those two together, we get negative 1.5. We're looking for number 20. We're looking for the sum of these two things. So we get 3 square roots of negative 8 plus 4 square roots of negative 50. So this is 3 square roots. Negative 8 can be broken up into negative 4 times 2. Negative 50 can be broken into negative 25 times 2. Square root of negative 4 is 2i, times 3 is 6i. Square root of negative 25 is 5i, times 4 is 20i. Square roots of 2, we add those two guys together, we get 26i. Square root of 2. 26i square root of 2 is choice 2.